All right, so here we are, Chris and Janelle. That's your wall color, but again, in my video, it looks less yellow than it is. Here's the one I think is the winner, personally. It's called Saturna Miele. Oddly enough, it's the most reasonable per square foot. As you can see, it's $3.50 a square. It looks a lot like travertine, and if we get back, it's just a warmer tone and less yellow than your current tile. And in the video, as I'm looking at it, it looks a lot browner. That's maybe, I don't know, it's really hard to see in the light. But I think that looks very lovely, and I'm gonna put it inside next to your floor tile. Then, compare it. There's definitely this one showing up lighter, but it looks browner than it does in the video. I don't know how it'll come back on screen. Alabastro Ivory, 20 by 20. The first one must also be a 20 by 20. It's $4.97 a square. And that looks like so relative to what's here. There's the two. And I don't know, maybe if we bend over here and see how the light looks. They look darker than they do in the video than they do in reality. The third one is the one that you had, Janelle, as a sample. 12 by 12. The one sample you had. And the last one is this one, Savannah Plantation, 18 by 18, $4.40 a square. So I'm going to try and step back and let you guys see relative to the floor that's here and the wall color, which you didn't choose, but they put in. I just think overall, I think Saturna Miele works beautifully. It picks up a lot of the yellow gold tones. And so Alabastro Ivory is okay. The Plantation Savannah doesn't do much for me. I'm going to try one more way of doing this. I'm going to set these tiles up, excuse me, against the wall. Hang on while I make my adjustments, even though I'm still videoing. Sorry, hang on here, just hold on. And this may give you a sense of how they look with the wall, but the real issue is how accurate is a video relative to the colors that are really here. Okay, so now, sorry about that. Need to change here. Yeah, the brown on the right, Saturna Miele, looks a lot darker than it is, and it does have a lot of yellow in it. I think it looks lovely with the wall color, personally. The Alabastro Ivory is lighter and tanner, and the original one is lighter and tanner, that is, relative to what it looks like in the video. This is your original one. And then Savannah Plantation could work also. It's just got a little less texture than the first one. The first one really looks like travertine. I'll step back. You know, any of the three big ones could work. The one that's closest to the color value of what's on the lanai now probably is the Saturna Miele, the one on the right, the big one at $3.50 a square. All right, I'm going to do a separate video. I'm going to put these next to your floor or on your floor and see if that'll help you, as well as take a picture of them as they are now, and then we'll communicate.